back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of SpellForce 3. Before we leave this place, which is what I was about to do, it does appear that we need to go into this room, talk to the Corporal? Or I need to do the mission, the Corporal, and I need to talk to the Plague Doctor, which will give me the Resistance Potion. Which seems to be this individual right over here. That was a bad turn. I'm sorry, guys and gals. Alright, let's speak with you.
Are you Albertus de Reims?
Depends on who's asking.
Corporal Carpel and Corporal Tahar, Wolfguard. We were told you can give us a medicine that can protect against the bloodburn.
Sweet.
Ah, so that's you. Yes, here are your potions. Drink 2 sips of it 2 hours before entering the contaminated zone. It lasts for about 7 hours.
And it works?
Of course it works. Just make sure to never go over my suggested dose, otherwise it can be lethal.
Oh, lovely.
Now, is there anything else? If not, I've got business to attend to.
No, that was all. Thank you.
Okay, 2 sips. That's not a very specific unit of measurement, man. Okay, I guess we're gonna go enter the old courtyard. And see where this takes us. Would I... the Hall of War, no. I don't want to head to the Hall of War. I want to head to the Yard of Courts. To the Yard of Courts we go. So once again we have 1 and 2. We do not have 3. And now we have 3, but as soon as we leave this place and transition elsewhere, it will disappear. Do you like to travel? Yes.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown.
The seat of the crown.
Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great Orcish horde to a swarm of dragons.
That would be bad.
It was here that the Mage Wars came to an end, after an unknown rebel warned the crown of your father's planned attack. You remember the battle that followed all too well. Though many soldiers were honored for their bravery, no amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
Yeah, I imagine. It would be tough to follow that, as the offspring of the horrible, awful person who did all that. Leave Greykeep for Leonanan. Meet with Sentenza outside of...
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Dodge some fireball candy, guys. Was there any other places that we needed to go? I feel like we did everything inside this place. So I'm of the mind that we can just, like, straight up, flat out leave. We don't have to do really anything else at all. So, I guess with that in mind, I mean, why is this not fully discovered, I guess is a word that we could use? Like, why is there a fog of war over here? Trading, you just found a trader. Now you can put your hard-earned gold coins to use. In the trading menu, the left window represents items in your inventory, whereas the right window represents the trader's goods. To mark an item that you want to buy or sell, select it with the right mouse button. You can see the overall cost of your transaction in the middle of the screen. To strike a deal, click the Apply button. Oh,
So tell me, Tahar, is it
ignore.
just me, or has the General changed?
Now that came out of nowhere.
I mean, back when I joined the Wolfguard, he was so different, passionate about our cause. But now, I don't know.
Well, the war did take its toll. That's for sure. But I think that goes for all of us, doesn't it?
Probably. In war, ideals are a luxury, aren't they?
I guess.
Okay, well, since we're over here, we might as well do the exploratory thing. I'm a little concerned, curious, and confused as to why there's a boat up here. It does seem like an odd choice of places to store a boat, and there is some treasure loot to be had over here, that we can pick up and put in our pockets. I will take all, thank you. Don't really know the point of this place
Don't know
is.
what they're
Whoa.
talking about, if you ask me.
Ha! But that's the problem, Casper. They won't ask us. Not them high and mighty Lightbringers. Not them royal counselors. Not even the Lord Marshal. I mean, why would they? We're just two cripples.
Who won a fucking war for them?
Us? But it was the Queen.
Us?
Don't you remember? The Queen with her mighty powers.
Of course. How could I forget? You know what's worse? How they still dare to keep that Tahar filth in our ranks. Might as well fucking spit right in our faces.
You're telling me.
So, the problem here, buddy?
Is there a problem?
What's it to you?
Oh, I'm just being curious. I thought I heard you talking about the Mage Wars.
Well, we did. Who? Wait a moment. I think I know you, don't I?
Possible. Anyway, I have business to attend to. Well met, soldiers.
Well,
Good
met.
stuck.
Well handled. For a moment, I thought you were going to snap.
I could snap, but meh. Hey, this guy's got a talk bubble over his head.
You again. What do you want?
Not a whole lot, buddy. Seem like you've been having a rough go of it. Just checking in on you, making sure you're okay. There's a weird glitchy area over there. Camera doesn't like being at a specific angle and moving. It's like, yeah, I refuse. I can really go this way? Huh. Neat. What's with the shiny blue statue? The Vigilant Guard. The statue is said to be blessed by Arion, the god of justice, watching over the Great Keep prison. It does indeed possess a small, magical signature. I feel like I spend a little bit too much time wandering around, and not a whole lot of time doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I'm okay with this. I'm sure it's going to frustrate a few folks. I apologize. There's some treasure loot there. I'll take it. Sort of weird monolith. Oh, a glowing monolith. Let's go see what that one has to do, say, or, you know, what it's all about. What's it all about? Why are we running into... Guys? Oh. That would explain it. It requires an oversized key. Well, I suppose we're not going to go look at the monolith. Can we go into this place? Do we want to? It says other locations. Okay.
Let's see.
Would I like to travel to the prison? Maybe.
Every reign has adversaries, and every battle bears prisoners. It is rumored that a long time ago, only thieves and liars inhabited the prison cells of Greykeep. Nowadays, the situation couldn't be more different. And most of the prisoners are guilty of one crime above all others. Magic.
Magic. Alright.
Is there a reason we are here?
Alistair's on watch, and he still owes me some money. If we're setting out on a mission, I think it's best I get it back now.
Good old Alistair.
Yeah, also we're enamored by that that mage lady that like mouthed off, so, you know, that whole thing. I don't know if enamored is the right word. Hi prisoners, what's going on in there? It does not look like a fun place to spend your time. But that's okay.
Now, would you look at that?
Let me go steal from him first. That, a black potion of magic protection. And
Tahar, didn't expect to see you down here. Same goes for you, Bertrand. Long time no see.
Wasn't that long.
Need something? Or are you just here to help your friend through a bloody damn boring shift?
A bit of both. I'm here for the money, but I wouldn't mind a good chat.
The, money? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Well, best ask the Kraken's innkeep then. I'm sure there weren't that many guards last week who emptied a whole keg.
Ah, that money. I almost forgot. Hold on, let me see if I have enough with me. How much was it? 10 gold?
15.
Right. Here you go.
Thanks.
so, how are you holding up, drunk man?
How you holding up anyway? Anything interesting happening down here?
What, you mean apart from the fact that the purity is bringing down heretics here by the dozen? Not much.
How's your bro Heem?
How's your brother? Last time we spoke, you said that the healers still haven't released him.
Don't get me started. They say he's still a danger to the people. However dangerous a broken old veteran can be. Bloody war. All that bloodshed, for nothing. I mean, I know I've asked the question a million times, but why? What was your father hoping to gain from it?
I don't know, Alistair. I just don't know.
You don't. Well, let's not talk about it. It just makes me angry.
Yeah, well,
anyway,
I got to go anyhow.
Keep your chin up, Alistair.
Will do.
Of course.
Enjoy your guard duty. This does look like a dreary place. Tortured, you wonder who did this? The purity of light? Well, it does sound like an odd choice of something to call yourselves if you're just going to be murdering and doing horrible, torturous things to people. Purity of light seems like to be, you know, like it's a slightly a misnomer, if you will. A slight misnomer. How do we get there? Oh, okay. Oh, there's an open thing here. Aha! Lock the door, we can play prisoner! It's weird. I don't think you would want to. I'm just saying, it does not sound like a fun game to play.
Interesting.
We would like to go through.
Locked. No way to get through.
Well, as interestingly odd and oddly interesting as all that was, gotta say it wasn't all that impressive. Sorry, I'm still fiddling with the camera a bit. Alright, well, I mean, we got 15 more gold. I guess that's something. We can go visit the trader, maybe get some cool swag, though.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown.
The seat of the crown.
Built into the Hibernian root.
Hibernian, all over it. Well, I guess that's everything? Well, we'll spend probably most of this episode just kind of looking around town and then leaving. I guess I'm going to go take a peek at that ship. I'm not real sure if there's any reason to, but it's there. I don't know why it's there, as it doesn't seem like it's going to do a lot of good, but that's, you know, it's fine.
Let's see.
I don't even think we need to talk to the trader, to be honest. A replica of Admiral Ilbertus de Bassay's warship, the Juggernaut. It was key to victory in the Battle of Stone Bay, preventing Northander from being invaded by the Empyreans. Well, I guess that's good. It's a rather large replica, wouldn't you say? Well, where's the trader? Did we already pass them? It's you. No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again, oh, that's cool. I'm almost curious as to whether or not I want to keep this stuff or just get rid of it. Like, we have some interesting things. Sung by the greatest bard. Like, after we read this stuff, do we need to keep it anymore? I feel like we don't. And they're actually worth a decent amount, too. Oh, I feel like I'm probably making mistakes. But that's okay. I am full of mistakes. It's what I do. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna apply and get ourselves another 150 coin.
A fair offer.
Alright, let's see if we can actually go to the place that we're supposed to go to. I mean, our friend, wherever she's at.
No.
There she is.
It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
How do we get to here? Well, I'm going to click there. We're going to see how they run to that spot. Hopefully, it's pretty straightforward and there's nothing terrible that happens along the way, but you never know. You never, ever know.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
It's interesting or weird. OBS did an update and they've changed the look of things a little bit. I don't dislike it 100%, or really that much, but one of the big things was if you would mute your mic, it would come up with like a little red mic icon letting you know it was muted. And you know, that's great. I like that. But now they still have that, which is fine. The problem is they've changed it so your volume levels of what you're doing is green through yellow and red. So there's always something red on the screen.
Interesting.
Which makes me now think that my mic is constantly muted. I look over and I'm like, so it's a little funny. It'll take some getting used to, but it's not that big of a deal, or really that much of a change. Still, it's an odd choice. Alright, a battle-worn tower shield, because why not? There's something about this area here that's curious. I hope we don't actually have to take a potion. Like, I hope it's all automatic. Well, we can't actually do anything with that, huh? Just happens to be there. Alright. Well, I guess that's fine. Look at the detail in this town. I mean, the game looks so good. It really does. I like it a lot. I got a battle-worn halberd or something out of that. Or pike, maybe. Look more like a halberd to me, but you never know. Alright, looks like we'll be leaving here in a brief moment.
Understood.
There is Sentenza, the good old general that he is. Training the old troops. Alright, Sentenza, let's talk, buddy.
There you are. Ready?
Yeah, let's head out, man.
We are.
Good. Then let's go get the others. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Anselm joined us, Sentenza joined us, and we had a prize that we can claim. I didn't click it right away. I'm hoping that it's still there for the next thing. Whatever's about to happen. We're leaving Grey Keep. We're going to the world map. The world map is used to travel from region to region. You can transition to the world map at almost any time in the game as long as you don't control a currently active RTS base. Okay. When you leave a map, your current quest progress is saved and can be continued upon your return. The world map is used to travel. I read all that stuff. When you leave a map, yep. Before heading out on a mission, this is where you can select the companions to take with you and which faction to support you on the battlefield. Some missions can only be played with a certain faction. Bringing along different companions or factions may slightly impact the narrative, so choose wisely. Interesting. It doesn't look like I can zoom out any, though, which is fine. I can slow it down. Does not look like I can speed it up. Okay. Wow. That is kind of cray-cray. It is a rather large map, rather large area that we're going to be covering. It's definitely interesting. Alright, we're already heading to Lianan. But before we do that, we can level you up again. We have one ability point, Death Blow. Deal damage to a single target plus half of your weapon damage. Damage is massively increased if the target is stunned. Dual wielding. Does Sentenza dual wield? I think he does, right? Yeah. He absolutely does. It's already learned. Oh, requires party level 7. Alright. Gain increased focus regeneration when you're below 50% health. Two-handers, no. Cleave. Plus half your weapon damage and interrupt spell casting. Increase all auto attack damage by 2%. I guess we'll go with cleave. Apply an Anselm. You are the shield wielder? Yeah, you are. Alright, what's this? Sword and board increases the block chance when using shields. There it is. Alright, everyone's good to go. We're going to go to Liananahonanam. Yeah, I'm sure it'll read all this stuff. And we can also click on Great Keep. I didn't get a chance to collect my reward. I'm curious as to whether or not I should travel. I'm going to travel back just to check. Oh, you can select your heroes. That's interesting. And it looks like Ulrich Tahar is always going to be locked in there.
No city of Northander evokes as much.
It should load relatively quickly.
And its guardian keep.
I should be able to claim my reward, I'm hoping.
Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned.
I just hope we're at the same spot, ready to leave, or what have you. Not really sure why it's a slow motion, like, viewing of the town. Oh, did it just kick us out? Okay, I guess we have to go to the next place. My apologies, folks. Frustums. It's just like, nope. You are leaving right now. Alright. Let us travel. Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Wide swathes of green. Fertile soil. Lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Leonon, a small village in the meadowlands of Leonidar, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the blood burn. It is your mission to ascertain these rumors' veracity and act accordingly.
Cool. Or terrible, depending on how you look at things. The blood burn does sound like an awful way to go. Let's hope that those resistance potions work wonders, because if they don't, we're gonna have bad times.
All I'm saying is that I just don't understand why people always act that way. I mean,
Quiet. We're here.
This is Leonon? Huh, looks pretty serene.
Still.
What about our troops? Should we wait for them to catch up?
No. Our first task is to assess the situation anyway. How bad is it, and how many are infected? Once we have a clearer picture, we'll act accordingly.
Meaning?
We'll see.
Alright, let's claim our reward now. Do we... Oh, we select one. A one-handed weapon. I'm a ranger. A composite bow. A crossbow. I guess I'm gonna go with the composite bow.
Yes.
Made up your mind?
I mean, I do the archery thing. Why did we all... Alright, how do I... Highlight hero... It's down here, right? There it is, party manager. Okay. Where's my weapon? There it is. I have a long bow. 8 to 10 at 2.57 DPS. Yeah, I think it's a fair assumption to switch. Bertrand, you are also rocking the same thing. Okay. And you guys all have, like, epic stuff, I assume, in some capacity. You have a rusty mace. I have a rusty mace. It's an Orcish short bow. It's kind of funny. Battle-worn kite shield. Attack speed and cast speed reduced by 20%. 12% block chance. I feel like it's just better. So let's throw that in there. That does look more impressive. And of course, the armor that you have is obviously going to be better than what we have. The daggers aren't anything impressive. Battle-worn longsword. It's actually less cool than your mace. What's this? A scimitar. Also less cool. Then a claymore if you want a two-handed weapon, buddy. We can go that route. Alright, so we must enter Leonon and do stuff, which looks like it's going to take us a bit.
Whatever's necessary.
Is that a thing we should worry about attacking? I'm just going to move over here. Oh, there's some spiders. Alright, boys. Shouldn't there be skills up there? Oh, okay. Whirlwind strike. There we go. And shield bash, I guess. Yes, murder them all. Didn't somebody have some sort of regeneration powers? I feel like we did. Well, thankfully the spiders don't seem to be offering much in the way of resistance. They're just kind of dying. And I'm okay with that. I truly am. Alright, and we got ourselves some chitin shell. Numbers. Alright, you're going to be number 4, my friend. Actually, you're going to be number 5. You...
Made up your mind.
You're going to be number 4.
I'm ready.
Bertrand, you're going to be number 2. Ulrich, number 1, and the whole group, number 3. Chances are I'm only going to use like 3 for almost all of it, but you never know. Alright, well that's a good start.
Yes.
For the crown!
For the crown! We already killed our first little grouping of baddies, and I'm okay with that. So they said that we can return to the world map at any time. Is it... Okay, I'll say, is it the little globe in the top right corner? And the answer does appear to be yes. There's a dilapidated shack over here. An old shack, most likely a hunter's cabin. There's a rotten smell coming from the inside.
Now would you look at that?
Charge! Oh, doesn't look like we can do anything to it. Also, there is a path over here.
Make it quick!
Which has me curious about what's going down. And there seems to maybe be some sort of ruins or something over there. Oh goody, more spiders. Slaughter them all. Okay, I'll use my impaling shot. Kind of let them do a little bit of the murders. Oh, come on, we got this, yo. Look, he's bleeding. This one's still spitting at... What was that? Is that Sentenza? Oh, spit out an Anselm. He's tanky, but he's not that tanky. A Venom Sac, some more chitin shell. It's okay. I can live with that. And there's definitely something going down over here. Oh, what are those?
Charge!
Oh, okay.
Onwards.
We should back away.
Got it.
For the crown!
Baited. Alright, so we baited them into an unfavorable position. Let's go with the impaling shot there. Follow up with the Deadeye. Actually, I don't think we needed the Deadeye. It's fine. Yeah! Alright, cool. So, free treasure loot again. I don't know what that was. It looked gross. The tree must have hit the man while he was on all fours looking for something. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Yeah, you don't want to have a tree fall on you. What is this nasty? Goblin meat. Oh, yummy. Goblin steak, anyone? Goblin hot dogs? No?
Stay alert.
How do we get in there? Oh, we just walk through. Okay. A battle axe. Oh, yeah. Okay. fine. Is there anything else in there that we should be aware of? No? Oh, we could have just walked in through... Okay, that's interesting. Well, we're actually out of time for the episode, guys and gals. I know I did a whole bunch of nothing, so I do apologize for that. But before we call it quits, let's go back to our boy Anselm, who still seems to not like us very much. Let's check it out. He's got 4.62. This is only 3.96. Still not enough to surpass his rusty mace. Well, it's okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode. I will see you next time with more SpellForce 3. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.